didn't stutter. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to Tapping Into You with TAPNGRL. I got Lisa here. I'm Colette, your host. You can call me TAPNGRL. You can call me Colette. Just don't call me late for dinner. Okay, I know I date myself with this silliness. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to have Lisa tell you about... Because first I want to say this. Lisa's really here as my echo, okay? And if some of you are a little upset that I don't seem to let her talk enough, well, it's okay. Just simmer down. She is way better at talking, by the way, than in the beginning. I mean, now she's like, yeah, let's just talk about it.
Yeah.
So Lisa is sitting here as my echo. We actually were going to have Melissa here with us today.
Yeah.
And as I was headed out the door, I actually got a note. Her little one woke up and wasn't feeling well, and she sent me the green-faced emoji, which means yak attack, and that he must be having a fever and time to quarantine people because she's got a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And, you know, she can't get sick because the other one's got gymnastics this weekend, and on it goes. So, it's Lisa and I, and what I want to have Lisa do is tell you about how to find her, what she does, those kind of fun things.
Well, I'll tell you what. I am Lisa Stasiak, and you can find me at lstasiak45@gmail.com. You can email me. I am a Reiki Master teacher. I work with Young Living essential oils and make body sprays, room sprays, anything that you might need. I've had a wonderful time at an expo where I created a couple of special little oils for people for different issues, and I think it seemed to help them. So you can also text me 317-750-2445.
Yay! Okay, now I'm feeling really techie and good about myself over here because I just did my Facebook share. I think I did it. Okay, you should be seeing me on my timeline here any minute.
My ear is ringing.
Her ear is ringing. Okay.
You got it.
Well, speaking of ringing, we're here to talk about the holidays. Now, first, I want to go back and say thank you to our sponsors, Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies. It's through the generosity of Jim Wofford that we are here with you, and he does all the technical stuff and all the really cool stuff that enables us to come here to you live and then keep these here and all kinds of fun stuff. And what is tapping? Let's just real fast talk about what is tapping. I describe tapping as modern day technology for releasing stress and anxiety. Okay? Long time ago, the way our brain was made to fire up when we're in stress, the problem is we're not chasing or running into the cave and collapsing in a pile and regrouping and all those cool things. What we're actually doing is we're staying in the stress response all day long.
Yes.
I just read a thing this morning again about the cortisol. You know, the reason so many of us now have the belly fat is because the cortisol runs all the time.
Oh my gosh.
The cortisol is actually, now I'm not going to say this right, so don't quote me, but when I'm doing stress, the body makes cortisol. That is all meant to help me deal with the stress.
Okay.
But if I'm never turning off the stress response,
it's continuously going.
Because y'all know if you got kids, grandkids, family, if you're taking care of parents, whatever it is you're doing, a lot of you are putting out fires all day.
Life today is just stress.
Yeah, you wake up, your feet hit the floor. Now, I actually am in a really lucky situation. I don't have in-laws. We don't have parents living. Now, some of you might hear that and go, "Geez." Okay, but let me tell you something. To know that they're not here in not well-being,
perfect.
I'm good with that.
I am too.
We don't have children. I love children, but I love taking them back home. Okay? I love letting you have your children back. We don't have critters. We visit critters at people's home. Yeah, I mean, we're really free.
You really are. That's really fortunate.
And the way I look at that now is I am really free to do the work on me, play at it, okay,
and others,
and so that then I have even more to be able to hold a space for others.
Yes,
okay,
beautiful.
And this talking about holiday stress thing. Okay, we all have it, right? Whether it's about, is there enough money? One of the things that we may or may not talk about, depending on how close we get to it, is this is Lisa's first Christmas without her mother.
Right.
Stop it. See, my husband went right into that. Okay. Y'all can't do that. No. That means you're taking on somebody else's stuff. What if, okay, now you know I'm the shifter, okay? What if having her on the other side will make this one of the most joyous Christmases you've ever had? in that you reconnected with non-physical, okay?
Right.
In that all of your togetherness actually helped other family members that are resisting the grief,
Right.
okay?
My goodness.
That is impeding the connection that they want to feel to their mother. Okay, did y'all get that? In 30
Yes.
seconds, I just changed I don't know how many lives.
Yeah.
Okay. Just ask me. Okay. So what happens is some of us get these expectations about what the holiday should be. Okay. I know some people like that.
Yep.
They're annoying. Just so you know, because I learned a really long time ago. I came from such a large family that the holiday wasn't the holiday.
Okay.
There are some people who get really attached to
Yes.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day or Thanksgiving Day. That has to be the day everything's perfect.
Oh, right.
Okay, well,
Right.
let me tell you something. Y'all are setting yourself up for disaster. Stop it, okay? If you can start navigating that today's a good day, that means tomorrow's going to be a better day.
Perfect.
So tomorrow, when you're in tomorrow now,
Good
okay,
day.
because there's only now. Because
That's
by
right.
the time you get to later, it's now. Okay, so there's only now, so why not now? Or as James Ray used to say, wouldn't now be a good time to think a better thought? Wouldn't
Very true.
now be a good time to talk about what you want? So whether it's old, maybe every Thanksgiving Uncle Bill ends up drunk on the couch, okay? And you think that's what ruins your holiday.
Right.
Well, what really ruins your holiday is you giving Uncle Bill on the couch attention,
Very true.
okay? Go swing with the kids in the backyard.
Yes.
Go. I know when my mom was alive, we used to go do the soup kitchens and stuff.
I think that's a wonderful thing.
It was a blast.
Yeah.
Got to talk to people, learn about other people's life experiences. Because not everybody's homeless because they're insane, or I mean,
Right.
there's real life people struggling with experiences
That's
out there,
true.
and just to be shown kindness.
Right.
I mean, kindness is free, peeps.
Right.
I got so much stuff going on in my head. That's why I'm trying to kind of get focused. I want to tell you this about the tapping.
Okay.
Okay. I had a guy write me a couple weeks ago and say, I've been tapping for 3 years. I've been tapping, and nothing changes. Okay?
Huh.
Now, what that tells me, if you say that, okay, is you were not being specific enough. Okay? It's really that simple. Okay? If you're tapping over and over and over, even though I have this anxiety, I love and accept myself, okay, you're not going to get any depth. Okay? But then when you can think about your boss and go, every time I hear those footsteps coming down the hall, I feel that anxiety, and I love and accept myself. In other words, you want to get as specific as possible.
Because you can start out, I mean, we tend to start out a little bit general when
Yes.
you're starting out.
Yes.
And then what happens for me, probably everybody, is you end up, those things come up.
Yes.
And then you get really specific. So I guess maybe, yeah. If you
And
just,
the specificity that we a lot of times are trying to block, okay? Because look, feeling bad feels bad, right? And somewhere you got information a long time ago that feeling bad means I'm bad, or some kind of judgment against myself. Well, none of that really is the truth. What the truth is that feeling bad feels bad and feeling good feels good, okay?
Right.
So why wouldn't I reach for things that are better feeling thoughts? Now, do I understand that whether you're dealing with illness or you're dealing with, financial disaster, or you're dealing that can be a challenge.
It is.
Okay, but some of you aren't going to like it when you hear me say this. You created all of that for the evolution of your own soul. Okay.
you learn.
You learn. Yeah. And I don't believe that we were sent here to learn lessons by this God up here. I believe that every lesson we create, okay, is for the evolution of our own soul. Okay, and then we call in soul groups and all kinds of fun stuff. But that's all down the rabbit hole stuff. We don't have to be getting into all of that. But if you've got this fantasy Christmas that never happens in your head, okay, that means, oh, this is so good, okay, that means that your desire and your belief are not in the same place. Expectation means my desire and my belief are in the same place. So I might have a desire for a really nice holiday, a relaxing holiday, but my belief might be, in comes my mother-in-law, she rips up my home, she tells me I don't keep it clean enough, she criticizes how I raise the kids, all of those
already
things.
there.
You're already there.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm telling you what, people who know me know I love a rant tap. Okay? And if you can just get right in that feeling place of what that is and what all's going on, I'm going to tell you guys, it's just so easy. You're making it hard. It goes like this. Why does she do that?
Why does she do that?
She's always doing that.
She's always doing that.
She comes in and criticizes me every year.
She comes in and criticizes me every year.
Under the nose. I just want a nice Christmas.
I just want a nice
And
Christmas.
she makes me feel out of control.
And she makes me feel out of
I didn't
control.
know we were going to go right into it.
Wow.
Collarbone. I don't like that I feel that out of control.
I don't like that I feel that out of control.
I want my family to have a nice holiday.
I want my family to have a nice holiday.
And she's like Eeyore.
And she's like Eeyore.
Okay, I didn't even know I was going there, but somebody must have popped up in my head that
Yeah.
was doing some kind of nonsense. But in talking about it like that, see, we're trained to push away the stuff that feels bad.
Right.
Okay. I just told somebody yesterday, the name of the game is awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When I'm aware of how I'm feeling, now I'm empowered to do something about it. You see?
Yep.
But instead, we're all walking away. I'm trying to push away that not feeling good stuff. Ooh, like
I don't
we
wanna
talked
go there.
a
I'm
little
not gonna
bit
go
before
there.
you guys
Yeah.
came about what Christmas or what the holiday was going to
Yeah.
look like for Lisa, and she said, "I'm not really sure." And we talked about that for a minute. So you can even start by going, "Oh, here, let's
Okay.
do this. We're
Okay.
going to do this for Lisa."
Thank you.
Here we go. I don't know how it's going to look,
I don't know how it's going to look,
and that's okay.
and that's okay.
Under the eye, we're pioneers this year.
We're pioneers this year.
This is going to be a whole new energy.
This is going to be a whole new energy.
This is going to be a whole new way to do holiday.
This is going to be a whole new way to do holiday.
Collarbone. What if we're reminiscing about all the great Christmases
What if we're reminiscing about all the great Christmases?
under the arm? This is going to be different.
This is going to be different.
And it's okay with me.
And it's okay with me.
I have this fear about it being different. Is that a safe word?
I
Is
have
that a good
this,
word?
Yep.
Okay.
Fear about it being different.
Okay, side of the eye. I have this fear that we're going to bring in some other ideas. I have this fear it won't be different.
I have a fear it won't be different.
Under the eye. I have a fear I don't have any control over it.
I have a fear I don't have any control
I
over
have
it.
this fear that somebody's messing up my holiday.
I have this fear that somebody's messing up my holiday.
Jen, somebody's going to come in and do something.
Somebody's going to come in and do something.
Collarbone. What if I can look at that differently?
What if I can look at that differently?
What if in my practicing the belief
What if in my practicing the belief
that everybody's doing the best they can,
that everybody's doing the best that they can,
I get off of them
I get off of them
and get back to being focused on me
and get back to being focused on me
and what I love about the holidays.
and what I love about the holidays.
Under the nose. I mean, really, how hard is it to feel good?
That's beautiful. How hard is it to feel good?
Jen, it's probably going to take practice.
It's going to take
Colorado. Oh, there's that practice again.
Oh, there's that practice again.
I keep having this wacky thought
I keep having this wacky
that
thought
by this age,
that by this age
I shouldn't have to practice it.
I shouldn't have to
I
practice
should
it.
know all this stuff.
I should know all
Unless,
this stuff.
unless,
of course,
I was not taught
I was
law
not taught law
about how this place works.
about how this place works.
It's an inclusion-based universe.
It's an inclusion-based
There's
universe.
only yes.
There's only yes.
So if I'm focused on the fear I feel,
So if I'm focused on the fear
okay,
I
now I'm
feel,
not saying this to freak you out, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to get more to fear.
I'm going to get more to fear.
Side of the eye. If this is an inclusion-based universe,
If this is an inclusion-based
and
universe,
it is,
and it is,
there's only yes.
there's only yes.
My focus on it makes it so.
My focus on it makes it so.
Collarbone. Why not focus on things that feel better?
Why not focus on things that feel better?
Yes, Mom crossed,
Yes, Mom crossed,
but I got me a new grandbaby.
but I got me a new grandbaby.
This is going to be really fun
This is going to be really fun.
because I really don't believe in death anyway.
Because I really don't believe in death anyway.
You don't, right?
No.
Yeah, under the eye. So Mom's seeing all this,
So Mom is seeing all of this.
and she's very joyful. And here we're
she
back
is
to
very
Joy.
joyful. Her name is Joyce. Joy.
Yep, and they called her Dad Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that amazing? I love that. Jen, there was this big joy explosion when they got
Yes.
collarbone. So I can focus on things
So I can focus on things
that do feel better.
that do feel better.
That is within my control.
That is within my control.
Yeah, they're going to get here soon.
Yeah, they're going to get here soon.
And they're going to mess up my day.
They're going to mess up my day.
Who's going to criticize my mashed potatoes?
Oh, yeah. Who's going to criticize my mashed
Under the eye.
potatoes?
Maybe it's a money thing.
And maybe it's a money thing.
Yeah, under the nose. All these ways that we fuss
All these ways that we fuss.
and make the actual day so important.
and make the actual day so important.
What? Oh, okay. Now, I'm just going to tell you something that this is what I heard in my head. What if it's like sex?
What if it's like
okay.
sex?
Now, wait a minute. This will make sense.
Okay.
Because, it's not about, by the time you get there, it's about everything leading up to it. Were you nice to me today?
Right.
I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
that might be too much info for some of you all. But think about it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So true.
In a woman's world, okay?
Yes.
I'm just letting you males know that. It's about everything before that.
And that's what
Did you help me with the dishes?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we switched over to another thing. But you get what I'm saying.
I do.
You can't have a happy ending to an unhappy journey, right?
Right.
So as you're journeying toward the holiday, okay, why not revel in holidays past that felt so good?
Oh, very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had this wonderful memory come up this morning because of the frost and all that we had here.
Beautiful.
Of back when I was in high school starting college, and when we'd get these snowstorms, I was in this apartment complex. We were on a big hill, and the whole huge front yard of the complex was my big yard for me and my friends to build snowmen and roll in the snow and come in and have hot chocolate.
Oh, my gosh.
And it just felt so warm and cozy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So if you're dealing with a new challenge this year, okay, whether it's financial,
right,
whether it's your family changing, maybe you're going through a divorce, maybe you're being divorced, maybe you're feeling guilt about the divorceeing,
right,
okay, I'm just going to tell you this, that it really is about telling the truth.
Yeah.
And just take these little fingers and start tapping while you're telling the truth and having at it. Now, some of you are really afraid that by doing that, you're throwing people under the bus. No, you're not. You're taking care of you, okay? All the guilt that you feel about saying it like it is, that's just because somebody else told you you're not supposed to do that.
That's right.
Okay? And all you're doing is bottling it up inside, all that negativity, and you're going to get a match. And you don't really want to match to what it is you're matching about. Okay?
Yeah. Yep.
So I know that when my dad was alive, he just loved the holidays. And it wasn't about the specific day. It was about the season. It was about the feeling. It was about seeing the ornaments. It was about watching the Christmas shows. Everybody loves to watch the Christmas show. Yeah, because it's time together. Yeah. And if you've got a dysfunctional family like I do,
many of
get together with the ones you like, and or create a family of choice. You know, a lady came on the Nextdoor app a week or so ago. It was really cool. She said, if any ladies out there are single, don't have anywhere to go, don't want to be with the, whatever. I'm doing a pitch-in at my house, and I was like, that is so cool. And I went, forgetting the single part, and I'm like, get me tapping over there. Get me tapping with all those people. Okay, so if expectation, is desire and belief lined up, okay, I always teach you get what you expect.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So if I expect to have a holiday that somebody railroads us and gets us off the track, okay, you don't have to think that consciously.
Right.
All you have to do is have that thing going on in you and like, well, should I invite them? Because every year they pull the whole...
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you got one? That was a big response there.
Yeah.
So, and people who keep talking about the negative, they're not doing it because they're mean, nasty people.
Not at all.
Okay? They're doing it because that's the best they know how to do to feel better. And if I told you how many times my sister has taught me when somebody's doing that to go, ooh, thank God I'm me. Okay?
Yes.
All right?
Because
I do. Let me tell you something. I've told some of you this before, but I'm telling you, I did not used to have this mindset. You know, I'd be like, when people would say life's too short, I'm like, I don't know what universe you live in, but this whole thing is way too long, in my opinion. Now that I've changed a lot of my thinking, which means that I've actually changed me.
Right.
Okay. Now I didn't just put sugar on poop. I talk about don't be just putting sugar on poop. I have actually gone in there and excavated, if you will, tapped out the stories that are the proof for why I expect that to happen and that to happen and that to happen. Okay. So if you think about desire and belief, what is my desire? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Happy time.
Happy time. Nice holiday.
Right.
What's your belief? I got to have a bunch of money. What's another belief? Oh, we all have to be here. If somebody's not here,
Yeah, it's
it's
just not going to
whole.
be the same.
Yeah.
And if
Not
I
true.
have it in another place that's not our traditional place, that's an issue.
Yeah, see, we're not
do.
big on change.
Yes.
Okay, so those are real beliefs that you have that are now your tapping target, and it would look like this.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Here we go. Even though I have this belief
Even though I have this belief
that things are not going to be the same
that things are not going to be the same
if we don't have it in the same place,
if we don't have it in the same place,
I deeply and profoundly
I deeply and profoundly
love and honor myself.
love and honor myself.
And even though I have this belief,
And even though I have this belief,
I have this connection
I have this connection
that we must do it in the same place.
that we must do it in the same place.
It's way too early to change everything.
It's just way too early to change everything.
And I deeply and profoundly
And I deeply and profoundly
love and accept myself.
love and accept myself.
Okay, here's the
Yes.
funny one I just got. And even though
And even though
I don't like that they might do this in a different place,
I don't like that they're going to do this in a different place.
how could they not respect the memory?
How can they not respect
Because
the
we
memory?
love to throw guilt on somebody else. See, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I choose to love and honor
And I choose to love and honor
myself,
myself,
those people,
those people,
and all these wacky expectations
and all these wacky expectations
I didn't even know I had,
I didn't even know I had.
where I'm hijacking my own joy.
Where
Okay,
I'm
I didn't know.
hijacking my own joy. Yeah.
All these wacky beliefs.
All these wacky
I put
beliefs.
so much pressure on myself.
I put so much pressure on myself.
The holiday has to be perfect.
The holiday has to be
Oh, we
perfect.
just can't do it in a different place.
We just can't do it in a different place.
Okay, and y'all know the holiday is about. I just saw a connection of all the hearts. I just
Yes.
saw the hearts come together and so, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is.
Don't do it in a different place.
Don't do it in a different place.
I won't be steady enough to have a nice holiday.
I won't be steady enough to have a nice holiday.
All this concern about where it's going to be.
All this concern about where it's going to be.
Well, if home is where the heart is,
Well, if home is where the heart is,
then does it matter?
it doesn't matter.
Because my heart will always be with me.
Because my heart will always be with
Get
me.
it? Oh,
Yes.
man, I love this stuff. Okay. All this old fear,
All this old fear,
all this old pressure,
all this old pressure,
all this old worry and concern
all this old worry and concern
about where's it going to be,
about where's it going to be,
and how's everybody going to be doing,
and how's everybody going to be doing,
and are they going to be okay,
And are they gonna be
and are
okay?
they going to resent that I'm happy?
Are they going to resent that I'm happy?
Okay, I just got that really big in my
You
head,
are-
under the eye. What if I show up and I'm feeling good,
What if I show up and I'm feeling good,
and they decide that means
and they decide that means
I'm callous and hard?
I'm callous and hard?
Oh my God, are you
gosh.
getting it?
Yes.
Okay, I just did goosebumps from here to here so fast. Okay. They think they need to decide
They think that they need to decide
for me
for me
how long
how long
until I can be happy again.
until I can be happy
We have
again.
crazy ideas.
We really have crazy
And I'm
ideas.
choosing happy now
And I'm choosing happy
because I want a happy later now.
Because I want a happy later now.
And I want a happy later now after that.
And I want a happy later now.
So
after
I'm
that.
choosing a happy now.
So I am choosing a happy now.
I like it when I feel good.
I like it when I feel good.
I can feel my power coming back up.
I can feel my power
Because
coming
my
back
power is really
Because my power is really
choosing how I want to feel,
choosing how I want to feel
eyebrow, and getting myself there.
and getting myself there.
It's nobody else's job.
It's nobody else's
Under
job.
the eye. I take care of me.
I take care of me.
Under the nose. And I'm learning to let them go.
and I'm learning to let them
I
go.
am so free.
I am so free.
I can choose bondage if I want.
I can choose bondage if I want.
But it feels way better
But it feels way better
to find thoughts,
to find thoughts,
feelings,
feelings,
ways to feel good.
ways to feel good.
Take a breath. Okay. Y'all know I do this in group and I do it one-on-one. If there's any way I can help you, then find me. I want to tell you what I did this morning. I woke up, and I usually get up about 5 o'clock. It used to be 5:30. Then the time changed, and now I'm waking up at 4, making myself stay in bed till 4:30, and then till 5. Because otherwise I'm like falling asleep on the couch and drooling on myself at 7. And, it's like, Scott's always putting me to bed. He's like, are you ready to go to bed? I'm sitting there with my neck, and he's like, I'm just afraid your neck's gonna hurt. And I'm like, that comes from crappy thoughts. Stop that. I'm not doing crappy thoughts when I'm falling asleep. Okay, so anyway, what I did was this, okay? Have you ever been trying to help yourself feel better and it's like total loss?
Yeah.
Okay. You probably have an amazing timeline like I do. I have an amazing timeline on Facebook, okay? I'm on a lot of pages where I get stuff, positive things all day long.
Beautiful.
Take screenshots. Do you do that?
Oh, that's a good
Take
idea.
screenshots. Here's what I did this morning. When I got up and I thought, well, what am I going to do this morning to get myself into this high-flying place? I got on my photos. I started at the first photo, and I just started flipping through. And whether I saw a picture of something I loved, or I saw a saying, okay, or I read something on there, okay, then I would tap it in.
Tap the positive.
I would tap it in. I'd see that picture and go, oh my gosh, I remember that day at Mounds Park. It was so beautiful out. I loved that. Da, da, da.
I love that.
And then I'd see the sign I took a picture of that said, oops, did I roll my eyes out loud? That made me laugh. So, I'm tapping that in. And then I came across this meme, I think I'm using the right word, where it was words in a picture. And it said, I knew I was going to be incredibly wealthy. And it was Abraham Hicks. And I went, oh, that is so fun. Going into a rampage as if you're already on the other side of it. Because one of the things I wrote down that I want to share with you guys is, I finally figured it out. All I have to do is decide what I want and then talk myself into it.
Very good.
Okay? Because here's the thing. You're talking yourself into things all day long.
Horrible things.
Yeah. Are you talking yourself into what you don't want or what you do want? Okay. So, keeping that in mind, just go through your phone. Start taking screenshots of things that really hit you and you go, oh, that's right. It's so easy. It's so simple. It's all about how I feel and I get a match. Right. Start taking screenshots. If it's your granddaughter, I mean, it doesn't matter. When you're feeling the love, looking at her and you're doing the tapping, you're getting yourself lined up.
Yes, that's beautiful.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, let me cover another thing with you. Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Now, y'all were taught it was better to give than receive. Okay? That is a lie. When you cannot receive, you shut down the receiving that the giver gets by giving. Did you get what I just said? When you shut down the receiving, okay, you shut down the receiving that the giver gets by giving.
Yep.
Okay. Why do I bring that up? I had somebody, the same person who said they'd been tapping for 3 years and got nothing. I offered them a half hour of my time because I knew I could shift really fast.
Yeah.
Person came back with, I think I need to find a coach and a teacher. Hello. I don't know what y'all think I do, but I don't wear the tag that says coach. I think it's overused. I think there are a lot of people that call themselves coaches that aren't necessarily doing people a lot of good.
Right.
I've navigated this, so I look at it as I've navigated my life experience. I've got me into this way better place. I've earned the right to say I am teacher because I did it with me first. Right. Now, I also affirm that the people who are ready for my style of teaching, the people who are ready to hear what I have to say, they'll find me. Okay? Right. I don't need to worry about that.
Right.
Okay?
I agree.
Because I know that my job is not how do I get those people. My job is how do I want to feel? How does it feel when somebody calls me out of the blue and says, and then I say, how'd you find me? And they go, I don't even know. Okay? That's just fun to me.
It's beautiful.
Okay? So I had to explain to this guy, I said, okay, first of all, I am a teacher. I am a coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And the first thing I would teach you is by you not receiving the gift, that tells me you are not going to receive the abundance on a regular basis that you think you're lined up with wanting.
Right.
You're all on the other side of it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And you probably got all kinds of crappy beliefs in there that you don't even know you have because the people who taught them to you were teaching you what they learned. And then they taught you that selfish was some crazy idea like I, as your unselfish mother, need you to stop doing that so I can feel better, and I'm teaching you to not be selfish. What? That's why I've been teaching people for years. The most selfless you can be is to be really selfish, because when you understand one in this quantum soup, there's only one. There's no separation between me and you. So that gift I give me of feeling better, I give it to the world. You see?
Right.
And I'm telling you, this is a way different mindset than I used to have. Because when I hear people say one vote makes a difference, I'll be like, not in my world. Okay? Now I'm saying, yes, be the one vote. You don't know.
Right.
I teach people all the time. The junk that you've been through, you're going to hold that space for someone else.
Right. Yeah.
They're going to show up and be devastated, hurt, not know how to switch. And you're going to be able to do that for them.
And I can tell you, you know what? Just spending these days or these sessions with you and the ones we've had at your house has made such a difference, I believe, in the way that I react with my family.
Yeah.
You know?
You know that even though you're like the calm girl,
I am.
that there's a deeper calm.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's all a learning process. We're getting there.
Yeah.
You know, and as long as I feel like I'm going forward and being positive and
Yeah,
focusing
and even
on
if
those
Uncle
things.
Bill is drunk on the couch,
Yeah.
you can do this. You can go, even though Uncle Bill's drunk on the couch, I love and accept myself anyway.
Yeah.
Even though he does this every year, I love and accept myself
Right.
anyway. Even though there's Uncle Bill again. Okay?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love me under the nose. I
Right.
can love and accept myself. Okay? I can go
I
to my
love it.
phone and find better feeling thoughts.
Right.
Okay? I
Right.
have that there for me for backup. Okay? So that whole giving, receiving thing, it's really important to be a good receiver. Okay? My husband's a really good giver.
Yeah.
Not so much on the receiving. Oh, he's over there talking to his
He's
lawyer,
busy.
I think. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. The biggest cause of unhappiness, you ready?
Yes.
Overthinking.
Oh.
Okay? I mean, that's
Yeah.
easy, right?
True.
When you're sitting there trying to figure out how to have a nice holiday and how to get people seated by the right people so there's no arguing or whatever, okay? No. How do you want to feel? You want to feel happy. You want to feel jolly. You want to feel safe. You want to feel secure. It's your job to get there.
Very perfect.
You change the world when you do that, okay? All right, so focusing on the reality you do want.
Beautiful.
Right?
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Okay? What was it? Oh, that whole thing about telling your story as if it's past tense, that's really cool.
Okay.
It was a great day. I knew it was going to be a great day. I knew. Here, let's do this.
Okay, do
I
it.
knew it was going to be an awesome
I
Thanksgiving.
knew it was going to be an awesome Thanksgiving.
I knew that it was going to be an awesome healing time for us.
I knew that it was going to be an awesome healing time
Okay,
for us.
covered up in goosebumps
Yes.
again. I
Yes.
knew that this was going to be a shift in perception.
I knew that this was going to be a shift in perception.
I knew that we were actually going to come closer together.
I knew that we were going to actually come closer together.
I knew that we were going to be able to comfort each other.
I knew we were going to be able to comfort each
And
other.
I knew it didn't matter how the food turned out.
And I knew it didn't matter how the food
because
turned
she
out.
can't cook anyway. No, I'm just kidding. Top of the head. I love and appreciate me.
I love and appreciate
I'm
me.
amazing.
I am amazing.
I love being aware.
I love being aware.
Because I can't change what I don't know is going on.
Because I can't change what I don't know
So
is going
it's
on.
okay for me to stuff that feels bad.
So it's okay for me
To see the
to
stuff.
see the stuff that feels bad.
Because that's how I know where I'm
Right.
at.
Because that's how I know where I'm at.
So I'm going to go right here and I'm going to go, Evie.
So I'm going to go right here and say, Evie.
Yeah, like that's her whole heart.
Yeah.
Right here. Evie.
Evie.
Top of the head. She's just pure
Joy.
loving innocence, joy. Yeah.
She just is.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
that doesn't get any better than that.
No.
All right. So remember, with tapping, you're just telling the truth. Okay? Even though I dread the holidays.
Even though I dread the holidays.
Yeah. So what you want to do is if you're having trouble with something that's a big issue to navigate, find someone, okay, to facilitate you. Yes, I'd love for it to be me, but if if I'm not the one, that's okay. I'm good with that.
They could go to any of your, if they can't get a hold of you personally, they can go to YouTube and find you and just tap on those kind of
Yes,
things.
because we were
Right?
actually talking about that before the show. I tap with my own videos, okay? I go find videos with Gary Craig, because I love Gary Craig, on YouTube, and I will follow along with his videos, because there's an awesome thing going on called borrowing benefits. It's just like prayer, okay?
Yep.
It's people who understand energy and prayer, but when
Yes.
you say energy and quantum physics, they're
People-
like,
yeah.
huh? Okay, everything is energy. So when one or more are gathered, okay, that energy gets
there.
exponential. Okay, so what I tell people is when you're tapping with someone else, it actually kind of like takes off the pressure, doesn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful.
I mean, it gets you out of the
Yes,
way.
it does.
Because when you have to think of the words and stuff, sometimes, but I got to tell you, one of these times, maybe I'll do it on my live next Tuesday. The session I had last night with my friend in Scotland was amazing. Okay,
Oh.
because I told you now I'm working on these
Yes,
other modalities and other ways of bringing in to help people release. Look, I don't do it; it comes through me.
Right.
Okay, I got my ego in check here. Okay, some of you don't think I do, and it's okay.
I know you. Yes.
And I do have it in check because I am so honored to let that come through me. It kind of makes me happy for my crappy life stuff that I learned because
it was there for you to get to this point. Yeah.
Yes, and since I created it, I may as well start loving it.
Yeah, take it.
Right? Okay. So remember, this is a yes universe, and this is inclusion. So if I'm including trying to figure out how to get Uncle Bill to not be drunk on the couch, I am lined up with it. For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the yes is I'm okay with however it goes because you know what? Nobody really takes away your joy without your permission.
Right.
Right.
I so agree.
So agree. All right. So
Beautiful.
got to get specific. Remember, it's a yes universe. If you need help, and hey, who knows? Maybe on Thanksgiving you're supposed to be Skyping me in, and we'll do a tap session with you and your
Whole family.
Yeah, you never know. That could be kind of cool. All right, so tell them about your oils for a minute.
Oh my gosh! You know what? So it's holiday stress, whatever we're trying to get rid of. But there are Young Living essential oils, and there is one that's particular mix called Stress Away, which is Colette's favorite. So I also brought in, my favorite is Christmas Spirit. It's got orange and cinnamon in it. And then I've also got Gathering, which is to me kind of like a warm kind of family feel. So I can make them into body sprays, room sprays, or roll-ons, whatever you like. Or if you want one oil bottle for yourself, just get a hold of me.
Yeah.
You know, 317-750-2445.
And her number runs on the bottom of this, and you can find her on Facebook and all kinds of really cool stuff. I want to thank my sponsors again, Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies, through the generosity of Jim Wofford, that we are here, actually on the old family dining table. That's what we are. We're putting our love and stuff all over that good old family heirloom. So, we will be back in December. I think we're thinking one show in December again. If in the meantime you need any help navigating any kind of stressful situation or whatever, just reach out to me. Ask me questions. I've been getting some really great questions from people lately.
Good.
I love talking law of attraction and tapping. I mean, that just like makes my blood flow. And so I guess what we'll do is say bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry we missed you, Melissa.
Yes.
Maybe in December if we're doing one show again, we get all three. I don't know. We'll just see. But until I see you all next time, I want you to keep tapping into you. See y'all later. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you in December.